Hey, what's up?
Hey, I slept in but just woke up. So you sent me the money?
Yeah, I did. You
Okay.
check your bank account. I'm finished right now. I'll call you right back. I got a new car, by the way.
Oh, cool. Okay, sounds good.
I'm hyped as fuck.
All right, give me a
I'm so
call.
hyped. Damn. Okay, I will give you.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao, SunMoon. What's up?
Hey, it's SunMoon. I was calling to see if you had those tin boxes today.
That shit should be ready tomorrow. I've been getting caught up in a couple of things, but that shit will be ready tomorrow. It's
Okay.
already in my house. I just gotta wait for it to drop.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. I got the money already, so I'll just check in with you tomorrow.
Yeah, sound good.
Okay, thanks.
All right, baby.
Bye. Sweet. Hello? Oh, God. Truck.
Hey, SunMoon, good to see you.
Hi.
When he brought our bodies in the car down to the beach, there was a big group of them, and he ran up to them and said, "Hey, two members of R.U.S.T, like, shot down in the car."
Yeah, no, that's fucked.
All of them were very shocked.
They became aware. Yeah.
They were like, "What are you doing?"
Hey, can we talk real quick? That's Milo over there in the car, right?
Yeah, that's Milo.
Yep. What is he doing sitting over there? So
we thought this was a private meeting.
This is supposed to be a private meeting.
Oh, do I need to leave?
But we have a hang around here and another hang around.
Oh,
right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Salim's a Padawan, not a hang around.
I am still a Padawan, Ray.
Guys, I'm talking about.
Hang around.
Hong.
Yeah. sorry.
Oh, you were welcome that whole time. But
I mean,
guess
I
now-
don't think you guys are gonna leak any of the
Hold on, wait.
conversation we're having right now. I hope not.
Yeah, I know, but
But it doesn't really matter at this point. Guys, I need you to all understand,
Yeah.
if you're part of this meeting, you don't say anything in this meeting to anyone else. You understand?
Yes.
No. I understand.
All right.
100%.
Just to give Milo some information.
Reiterate.
Yes. Milo,
Sorry.
some individuals in the BBMC unfortunately kidnapped Sid. When I say some individual, I mean Dundee himself kidnapped Sid and attempted to steal her vehicle, or Vin, and shot her apparently as well. And then when Sid got out of the hospital later on and contacted a member of BBMC and said, "Hey, can I get this Vin back, the vehicle back?" Actually,
And that was before the
no,
hospital.
this is before. Yes, yeah.
The hospital was the last thing.
Before she got shot down, she contacted the member of BBM and said, "Hey, can I get the VIN back?" Apparently Dundee said, "Cry more," or something along those lines. So might be some potential issues coming up here with the BBMC. They're gonna have a meeting coming across this right now. The thing about it is, I don't think anyone else in the BBMC wants war with us.
No, I don't think they do.
Isn't
They
Dundee the
didn't
leader
sound like
though?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why does it matter if the rest of them don't want a war?
I said this to my friend Cap, who's a BBMC hangaround. Like, after I got out of the hospital, I phoned him. I was like, "Hey man, what the hell was that?" And he was like, I said, "How do you follow this man?" And he goes, "I'm loyal. I have to."
Well, they are an MC, you know. That's how they work.
Yeah.
I mean, the only people that could stop Dundee from doing dumb fucking shit, in my opinion, would be Chip and Pez.
That's
And
exactly
Barry,
who I
of
want to talk
course.
to, which is Pez,
Yeah,
right? And we also
Pez.
have Edbert coming over, who's a full patch member as well.
Yeah, I mean, patch members like have a say, but it's like still like Barry, Pez, Dundee, and Chip.
Would Barry be around right now?
Barry, yeah. I mean, also Colin as well, but Colin's not around until next
I'm
year.
gonna leave it to Edbert. Edbert said he's already calling all the higher up members, all the patch members around now. They're gonna have a meeting.
Edbert's a homie. Yeah. I mean, you can trust that.
Edbert, listen, every member of BBMC at this hour has so much respect for our family. Pez literally comes in every
Yeah,
day.
Jesse and TJ as well. They're fucking homies as well.
Yeah,
man.
Jesse
That's super
and
nice.
Pez, they come around and hang out with us. Literally
Yeah.
just yesterday, Pez was here. So it feels like a backstab when their leader, you know, I understand
That's gonna
they're
hurt
all very
just a
close to this.
second.
Their leader is shooting and kidnapping my members. Like, I don't like that. And a full member of that. It's like you're kidnapping one of the highest members of my family.
Was it stated that she was?
Yes.
Yeah, it was made
Literally,
very clear.
I mean,
Dundee
like,
came to
obviously
the
take
Billabong
my
and
opinion
said-
with a grain of salt, but like to me that seems like it's like in declaration, in my opinion.
I don't understand. He took Sid and also another person. It was Sid's boyfriend at the time. Took them both to the Billabong. Said,
What
"Hey, I
do
have
you
2
mean at
members
the
of Rust
time?
in my trunk right now."
You mean for the time? You mean for the time?
For the time, yes.
Yes, there you go. There you are, pops. I got you.
Very good. Very well done, son. Hey, good to see you, my good girl. How you doing? Oh, it's your tattoos. You look like Bozo again.
Oh.
Oh no.
You should have saw it. We were matching as our Malibu's most wanted BMX gang, and his schnauzer was peeking through his bandana.
Listen, guys,
And then those
as
close
much-
had terrorism charges on them.
No, as much as like our relationship is good with them, I am not like. If there's nothing that comes of this, if there's no apology in terms of some sort of compensation that Sid would like, unless you want me to decide it, Sid, I could decide, of course, or we could decide as a family as well. I will easily go to war with them. I'm not going to hold back about compensation and such, or sorry, about this type of thing. I don't fucking care who it is. If you kidnap someone in my family and do shit like that, unless you're literally CG, which I'm trying to avoid war with right now because they're just fucking balling
Oh,
rich.
the blue incident.
What blue incident?
In my car.
No, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to.
That's on you for being a beggar.
Oh no.
Oof. Yeah, but anyways, continue. Sorry, Dan.
Unless it's literally CG. And by the way, It's mostly Hydra this hour. I don't think CG has a presence right now, so it'd be an awkward war. They would
CG
Oh, yeah,
and
I see a
never
lot of
around this
Hydras
time.
around.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Hydra.
I don't really, honestly, I'd like to avoid war with CG nonetheless. And
There's
Hydra.
3 CG members around, but they're all in the CG umbrella shit. It's Flippy, Jalen, and Miguel. Those are the 3 CG.
And I
but they're in different
actually love Jalen. I have so much respect for that man. Holds up a
Yeah,
business
he's a
on his
great
own.
man.
Miguel and Flippy have been good recently, so I don't know, man. I just BBMC, I fucking love them, but their fucking leader kidnapped someone in our family.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, as I said,
I mean, I'm glad
this
she's
is
looking at this.
very important that not a single word, please, not a single word of this conversation goes to anyone else because this is politics. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Wait,
This is a close knit group, guys. You need to understand. Once you're a member of R.U.S.T, you are the highest. There's no hierarchy. It is hang around. Well, it's a slight hierarchy. There's a hang around, then you become a Padawan, right? You become someone specific Padawan. Yeah, so is that BBMC card?
I think it's BBMC car.
It is a bird.
That's could be
Hello.
Jesse.
McGregor, come back.
McGregor's about to bite him in the throat.
All right, but is that
Sit,
you
boy,
outside right
sit.
now, the car?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you soon, Albert. All right, bye-bye. All right, guys, Edbert and Jesse are coming. 2 of my favorite members of BBMC, actually. So nothing happens
Jesse's
here, all right,
great.
guys? You need to understand, nothing happens right now.
Yeah, I fucking love Jesse.
That's Jesse.
Oh, okay.
Can I go say hi to my friend?
Just let him, he's coming right now. Don't worry.
Jesse over there? Oh, okay.
Should we open up the circle
McGregor,
bigger
don't.
so they can?
Don't do
Oh,
it,
we
man.
should probably
We're
move
waiting
somewhere
for
else.
Edbert. He's right there. All right, we're good.
Prez, you're in an awkward position, like sitting in the middle. Look at that fucking mobile. Holy shit.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you guys for coming
Wait,
down.
Flair, what did you just call him?
What up, baby?
What the fuck?
Let me know. This is the first thing you've heard about it, thanks to Everett. And
Yeah.
I have to hear your side of the story first before I can do any fucking judgment call at all. This is the
Well-
first time I ever heard about it.
Imagine me, man. First time I'm hearing about it too. Well, I'm glad that we have the person who was kidnapped herself here. So, Sid, go ahead and tell Edbert and Jesse what happened.
So I was driving that car around last night. My VIN scratch, just got it last night. And Dundee jumps out in front of the road, in front of around Hayes area, with his AK. Points it at me and my boyfriend who was in the car, and says, "Get out! I'm taking this car," basically. So obviously I just get out, give him the keys. He drives it around for a little bit. I'm tracking it on my phone. Me and my boyfriend are following on his motorbike from quite a distance, just hoping that he'll like leave it somewhere and I can take it back.
Just for disclosure, who's your boyfriend?
Roman Shax.
Roman Shax.
Professor.
Not
Not-
part of
not-
R.U.S.T, correct?
No, not Power-Rust.
Got it.
He drives it all the way down to your watchtower, I think it is. The thing like in the very bottom left of the GPS, near the beach there.
Fire tower.
Yeah, that's the one, Fire Tower. Keeps it there for a while. I have a friend in BBMC, the only person I really know in BBMC, Lil Cap. He's a hang-around, I believe, or something. So I call him and I say, "Hey man, one of your guys just took my car, my VIN scratch, and brought it to your turf." So he says, "Okay, yeah, that's Dundee. He's got your car here." And I say, "Okay, so tell him I'm R.U.S.T and I want my car back." And he goes up to him and tells him that information. And Dundee says, "Tell her to go cry about it more." And then he takes it to the impound yard, where he puts it in the exact spot where you actually, like, you know, impound the car. And there was a tow truck there and some tow truck workers. And he was like, "Go on, boys, do it." And then I pull up and I got off the bike. I had a knife out. And he gets on top of the tow truck and shoots me down, as well as my boyfriend. and then he puts us on the back of a tow truck, drives us around for a little bit, sort of asking questions, like just like sort of trying to scare us a little. And then he brings us back to the tow yard, tells them to stop impounding the car, puts us in the car, and then drives us to the fire tower again, where there was a group of you guys. And he pulls up and he says, "Hey guys, I've got 2 dead members of R.U.S.T in the back," even though it's just one. We corrected him. You guys were pretty much like, "Wait, what the fuck is going on?" He then has a conversation with someone he's pulled aside. I don't know what happened in that conversation, but he then got back in
I can fill you in on
car.
that. That was me. He had a conversation with. I pleaded with him. I said, just take him to the fucking hospital. I didn't get a whole story at that point, but as far as I was aware, it was like all he told me was a knife was pulled, and then he protected himself. I'm like, all right, you got tit for tat then. Fucking give him a car back and drop him off at the hospital. But that's what happened in that conversation.
After that, yeah, he pretty much just got in the car and silently drove to the hospital, left us at the hospital and said, "Get these fuckers out of my car," and then got in another car and drove off.
Do you hear this, Edward? Do you hear this, Jesse? What the fuck?
Yep. So just to clear up, so that car, so he came up to you in the middle of the street and basically jacked you of your car.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Jesse, thoughts?
And at that point, he didn't know I was Russ, but then as he took it to your fire tower, I called my friend who told him I was Russ, and he said, "Cry about it more."
At any point, did you let him know that that was a VIN before you mentioned that you were Russ?
Yeah, I mentioned it was a VIN. I mentioned it was a VIN. On the moment he stole it from me, I was like, "Oh man, please, this is my VIN. Don't take this."
Did
and
he have a
he was
chance
like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, did he have a chance to drive away before you were actually told him that you're Russ?
I guess I should have told him I was Rust on the spot, but I just kind of was thinking that he would, you know, maybe just
Plead
give me
with
my
you?
car back.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Is this like a common occurrence? Like, this is not like an edge to you or any way, but like, is it a common occurrence that he's like, if someone asks you if it's a VIN, you kind of like let it go and tell them there's a VIN? I never fucking do that.
Not really, but I don't know. If he's a criminal, it's probably like, I would, you know, I would give someone their VIN back. I know it's like a tough thing to get. Yeah, it's like a more of a courtesy thing, you know.
I agree.
Alright, well, just quickly, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I like at the time as well when he took it, Roman's bike was in Hayes as well, and he owns that bike. So if anything happened to it, it wouldn't be a problem. We said, "Hey man, if you need a car, we've got a motorbike you can take." And he said, "No, fuck you, I'm taking this car."
And he grabbed you from Hayes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. Ray mentioned that there's 3 hangar-ons here.
Did you have a chance to? I mean, this might be a stupid question, but I got to do it anyway for clarification's sake,
know who
right?
the other
Did you ever
2
have a
are.
chat with him like afterwards? You guys were dropped to the hospital, or was that just like it was left there?
No, he just said, "Get these fuckers out my car," to the nurse and drove off. And then I never saw him again, and I went to bed to recover.
All right. Oh boy. So the way I see it, right? For me, I mean, Ray, you know this. I'm usually awake during this storm, and
Of
I
course.
literally just learned about this like a couple minutes ago. Sorry that this happened to you, ma'am. Of course, it doesn't seem very fair. I've yet to talk to him myself. I would love to get the opportunity to have a little chit chat with him. You know, get both coins basically. See what the fuck's going through his mind. Yeah, I don't know. What are you guys looking to do with this, Ray? Obviously, I know you're not happy, so
I'm
I'd rather
not
you speak
happy.
your mind.
I mean, you can imagine you're probably not happy. Like this man, I understand Dundee's your leader, right? But he doesn't understand the consequences of his actions because he's not even awake at these hours. You guys are the ones that are going to have to deal with the issues if something arises. And this man kidnaps a member of R.U.S.T after he shot them down and knows it's R.U.S.T, takes them to the Billabong and flaunts them. It doesn't make any sense to me. It literally doesn't make any sense. And it blows me away to hear what I'm hearing right now because we have no issues with you guys whatsoever. I would say you guys are incredibly close with us at this point.
Yeah, no, 100%. We call you guys when we need extras for jobs and stuff.
Exactly.
I'd like to think Rust and BBMC, especially during these hours, are as close can be.
Agreed. I 100% agree with this. So when I heard this news, it stun-locked me, honestly. I had no idea what to say.
Well, let's just keep it really fucking straight. I don't think me or Edbert or Pez for that matter, hearing this, are very happy about what's going down. Obviously, very sorry for Ma'am here that actually got hurt. This is something that we're definitely not going to tolerate. But it's easy for me to stand here and just blap out different words to all of y'all. I actually need to fucking get a hold of him, have a chit chat with him myself, or the entire club for that matter. Yeah, no, we do not agree with what occurred in any way, shape, or form.
It's not like Sid has any reason to lie about this. As I said, we like you guys. Edbert was there when he heard what Dundee had said, and after he took them both to the Billabong. So this actually happened, and it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy.
What would it take to set this right?
Honestly, I want to lead this to Sid, but I would like to talk to the boys a little bit about it. Unless you want something specific, Sid.
Honestly, I'd rather just chat to you guys about it. I've never really been put in this situation, and I don't know what would be right.
I mean, that is your decision to make.
True.
We're at your disposal.
Yeah.
I'll have a chat to the boys about it, I think.
Sorry, I was busted for a piss. All right.
Your firstborn child.
All right,
the
Pez. Pez, do you know
Dundee's child.
Pez, do you know the whole story, Pez?
Wait. Okay, look, I'm not gonna dance around and pretend like I didn't see you in the back of that car today when Dundee rolled up with you in the back. Didn't know you were Russ. But regardless, yeah. Something the club's gonna have to come together and figure out what the fuck's happening. But
Yeah, I mean, granted, obviously it doesn't look very fucking good, right? I'm with you on this one. But
Yeah, it looks
you,
terrible.
as I understand that we're gonna have to have a fucking chit chat with them as a whole, high command and club involved, to have a go on and see what the fuck is going on in his brain. And then once that is done, if you guys are willing to wait to have a little re-meeting after you guys obviously talk to her, see what you guys would like or need from us to make sure that things are set straight, just like Edward mentioned. But yeah, I mean, I kind of want to pick his brain and see what the fuck's going on.
You know what? If it was anyone else, I would kind of rush to get an answer. But the fact that it's you guys, literally, as I said, and as you said yourselves, BBMC and Rust are close during these hours, as close as it can be.
I agree.
It doesn't make any sense to have the leader of your entire club do this when he doesn't understand the consequences. He doesn't, or maybe he does. I would assume Dundee would know.
you know Dundee, like you've known him a long
I
time.
do,
You know
but
what yeah.
I'm under the impression that every member of a gang or a family represents that entire gang or family in any sort of action against another gang. When the leader himself does something, that's saying something more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, if anything, this is kind of where we counter on Dundee. I mean, the fact that we're standing here right now trying to amend this is, yeah.
I mean, as soon as I heard Ray, I gathered whatever high command I could find, plus patch, and just go up and have a chit chat with you. I mean, I know it doesn't look like much, but it's the most we can do during these hours.
No, I understand 100%. As I said, when Dundee's awake, he doesn't even see the full extent of Rust. He probably doesn't know anyone in here, except me.
Dundee and I go way back.
But you get what I mean, Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, that's the best we can do, right? I mean, obviously we're sitting here, or we're standing, so to speak, and obviously trying to make a resolution here. If you guys want to have a little chit-chat and see what you guys want to return to set things straight, completely understood. Give us a little bit of time. Obviously, we're going to have to fucking pick his brain, right? That's the best I can do for you. If it's not good enough, then I apologize on the behalf of us. But, yeah, we obviously got to have a fucking sit down with him and see what the fuck's going on.
All right, I understand. I mean,
Yeah.
Obviously an apology, just to start, an apology to Sid from himself would be nice. But we would like to talk about other terms in the future as well.
Yeah.
As for when we meet up again, tomorrow I will be in New York City. I'm flying out, but I will be back Thursday. Does Thursday night work for you guys?
I think that's more than fine. That actually gives a little bit of extra time, too. More than fair.
Yeah.
Is that okay with everyone here on Rust?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yup.
All right,
Well, I'm
guys.
glad she's back up on her feet, though.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, you can imagine. What did he shoot you with, Sid?
An AK-74, golden one.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, if it's any solace, I think you were the first person to use that on, so.
Christened it.
I can't believe what I'm hearing, man. I actually, Pez, when I heard this, you gotta imagine, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if you heard the beginning of the story, but just to
So
reiterate.
what happened at the start? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Cindy. Go ahead and tell him.
So he basically just he hijacked my car from outside of Hayes. I was driving around with my boyfriend in that fin scratch over there in the corner. And he pointed the gun at us, told us to get out of the car. Said he wanted the car. I said, hey man, this is my